Welcome to Line Check's Battle of the Houses. This is a contest featuring back of house and front of house. These are all service industry and hospitality professionals.
We have Dan Nunez from Bavel representing the back of house. And we have Sherwood, who is representing the front of house.
Let the battle begin.
This is great.
Very good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not only is it good beer, like all the guys that do it are cool dudes.
Yeah.
Should front of house and back of house share tips? Absolutely fucking not. I feel like back of house.
I fucking highly disagree with that.
No.
Highly
wait,
disagree
wait,
with that.
wait. I feel like back of house should have a way higher rate of pay, right? If you're a skilled cook, you should be getting 40 to 45, 50 bucks an hour, right? And the people in the front should be getting minimum wage and then working for their tips. And that way it kind of evens out. That'd be nice. Right? Ideally, that's the way I see it.
Yeah, but what's the minimum wage right now?
Like 15 bucks.
It's actually $16.78, and it's fucking high.
Yeah.
You know, so like if you're still making tips on top of $16.78,
Like the way I think it would be fair is back of house gets way more money and they get a free meal.
I think the way that it should be fair is like back of the house gets minimum wage and front of the house gets minimum wage, and then they share the tips. To a certain extent. It doesn't have to be 50-50. There can be, why? Because front of the house has to tips a lot more people than back of the house, obviously.
Yeah.
You know, so like there's different pools, and that for me is like, nah.
Okay, so that's where we disagree.
There's too much per person was $170.
170 bucks for one sip
That's wild.
at the bar. It was different when they sat down.
Biggest pet peeve about front of the house or back of the house?
You take the shot. You can take the shot. I'll fucking answer right now.
Nah, I'm not taking the shot. I'm
Wait,
like
what if
thinking.
we both take shots?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Wait, before you answer.
no. There's too many pet peeves.
So
One of them is cleanliness. I'm very like OCD with sinks and other things, and like why can't things be organized every day the same way that they were like the day before and every other fucking day before that? Callbacks are a big pet peeve that bothers me. Damn.
oh fuck. What's the most tips you've made in one night? We both have to answer. That's what it says.
0.
Most tips I've made in one night was close to $2,000, and that was once in my entire lifetime. I've never gotten close to that ever again. Right? That's your max.
What's your average tip
Average tip depends on the check.
per night?
Per night, anywhere from 180 to 300. Right? Anomalies would be anywhere less than 60 and higher than 400. Right? Those don't really happen. But in the in between is like the average is like 180, right? That 180 is taxed against your minimum wage. So for the whole day, you end up making like 300 bucks.
Yeah.
Right?
Which you can make a good living out of it.
300 bucks, 4 nights a week. That's not bad.
Not
Not
too
too
shabby.
shabby. It's not good. It's not a good life.
Again, 0.
You gotta start doing some private events, dog. Whoa.
The shittiest manager you've had. The shittiest manager you've had.
Manager. Okay, can we get a clarification on this? Manager or ownership? Because they were also part manager of what was happening.
Yeah.
Okay.
I worked at a hotel for like a month because it was at 5 a.m. And every manager there fucking sucked. to the extent that the guy that was like the executive sous chef, he was in charge of like fucking everything in that building. He got my name wrong on the tag for fucking for the chef code that I hated it, by the way. It was brown. It was fucking shit brown. Yeah, shit brown. A little bit lighter. But yeah, you feel like shit anyway, so like that guy fucking got my name totally wrong. And I told him like, "Yo, you got my name wrong." And he's like, "Oh shit, okay. Well, I'm going to have to remake them and they're going to take like 2 weeks." And I quit after a fucking month. So, yeah, right when I got the fucking right name, I was gone. All the fucking time. Cool. Cool.
Can I have that medium rare plus?
Let's put this back. It's a little too close.
Can I have that medium rare plus? No, you can't. Actually, you can. That's probably how it should be. Generally speaking, with steaks, medium rare plus, that's the sweet spot, dude. You want like that slightly hot pink center. Everything else should be pink except for the crust.
That's called medium. There's no fucking certain thing as a medium fucking plus, a medium minus, a rare. Medium rare it says, but not medium rare plus. If you want a fucking medium, say a medium. But like, don't say medium rare plus.
Rare.
You don't say medium rare minus. You don't say medium rare minus. Like it's medium rare or fucking rare. You know, like there's in between. It doesn't know.
It's literally a matter of seconds.
There's no the shit does not exist.
Agreed.
This shit no fucking. It's no fucking way.
Fuck you guys. Stop.
Oh, medium rare plus. Okay, let me stop it right here at this millisecond of a second.
Just fucking set it medium rare.
No,
They're not know the difference.
You got someone that has like medium rare, like thinking that it's actually fucking medium. You know, like whatever.
Fuck those people.
Would you rather cuss out front of the house manager or the chef?
I can answer that right now.
I can answer this too, and I'm gonna be real fucking honest with you. I could cuss out front of the house manager, but I'd rather cuss out the chef. Why? Because they can take it a lot harder than fucking front of the house. That's all I'm gonna say.
All right, I'm on the other side.
You know. I mean, you're in front of the house.
Fuck the front of house manager, dog. Like anything that guy does is wrong.
I agree, and but they're so sensitive. Like I can't fucking say things that how am I thinking.
Yeah, fuck him.
To a front of the house manager. Yeah, but like I will destroy his world, and then the whole fucking night will be ruined. And if I tell a fucking chef like, why the fuck did you do that? Like, what was your train of thought?
You're not wrong.
Like,
no,
they'll be like, yeah.
Don't ever do that.
Yeah.
Just put the front of house manager in place because 90% of the time they're wrong.
100%. I mean, you put him in place, but you're not going to cuss him out.
99% of the time, right? Like, there's like maybe a 1% chance they're wrong, right? Yeah. It's like they like rush into
they're right. 1%.